Feel it coming in the air. Hear the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill.
I'm ready.
It's a dangerous love affair.
Hi, I'm Willy.
And I'm Caroline, and we did our presentation on cell phone recycling.
People are always on their phones. There are an increasingly large number of cell phones in use. Every year, an estimated 130 million Americans replace their cell phones, while 100 million new phones are purchased. This means that only 30 million Americans refurbish their phones or buy pre-owned ones. 30 million may sound like a lot, but in reality, it's only 23% of the total number of phones that are being replaced annually.
This is where recycling comes in. The more people recycle their old phones, the more people are able to buy recycled ones. Recycling could bump that 23% up to a nice 70 or 80%. Also, the more phones people recycle, the less number of new parts would need to be produced and manufactured. This would reduce production costs as well as waste.
By recycling phones, not only would we save resources and money, but we would save the Earth too. Let's make the Earth happy again by lowering fuel emissions and production costs.
Today we will be talking to you about current recycling programs and new ways to recycle. We'll also be showing you the value of recycling cell phones both environmentally and financially. We are so lucky to be living in a period of great eco-awareness and sustainability. Already, there are many programs that encourage recycling of cell phones. There are organizations, corporations, campaigns, political policies, and charities. Let's take a look at some of these.
Some organizations include Inform, EPA, and Green Phone.
Corporations that are supporting the recycling of cell phones include Staples, AT&T, Target, and even The Body Shop.
Campaigns include Collective Good, Recycle My Cell Phone, and Secret Life of Cell Phones.
Campaigns, corporations, and organizations all encourage recycling in a similar way. They inform people about the benefits of recycling, and they try to make the process of recycling phones as easy as possible.
Many state legislators, as well as few national ones, are beginning to pass eco-friendly laws that encourage recycling. The California State Legislature, for example, passed the Cell Phone Recycling Act of 2004, which requires all cell phone retailers within California to have a recycling program. More laws are in the process of being passed right now as more and more members of Congress begin to realize the benefit of cell phone recycling.
Lastly, there are charities popping up globally that rely on cell phone donations. Some charities include GRC Recycling, the Charitable Recycling Program of Canada, and the WEEE.
As you can see, there is an incredible amount of recycling programs out there. It's just up to you to contribute to them. Whether you want to sell it or donate it, it's your choice. Either way, recycling your cell phone will be helping someone as well as the environment. With the creation of new recycling programs come new ways to recycle. We can donate our phones, sell them, or refurbish and reuse them.
We can donate our phones by giving them to one of the aforementioned recycling programs. It is also even possible to donate phones by mailing them to a recycling plant using a prepaid envelope.
We can sell them by using the internet or selling parts like the battery or screen back to the manufacturer.
We can refurbish and reuse phones by sending them to certain recycling plants who specialize in that line of work.
Many of these specialized companies dismantle phones and extract valuable parts from them. They are then able to sell these pieces or recycle them. By recycling the pieces, the companies are able to save a lot of non-renewable resources. They also save a lot in future production, manufacturing, and transportation costs, not to mention future fuel. Selling these pieces enable companies to make a hefty profit which they can put towards new green innovations in design and technology.
One thing that is even better than recycling is just keeping your phone a little longer. Ask yourself, do you really need to get a new phone? Is your current phone really broken? If your old phone is still working, then don't get a new one. It will save the earth and your wallet.
Oh, my phone's broken.
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know, probably trash it, get a new one.
No, you should recycle it.
Where?
You can go to the bookstore right now.
Oh, okay.
Cell phones, though small, are packed with a small fortune of precious metals, including gold, silver, and copper. The value of these metals are at an all-time high, and compared to extracting new minerals from the earth, removing the precious metals from cell phones is relatively easy and cost-efficient.
Today, most metals are taken from the earth by a process called strip mining. Strip mining entails blowing up a mountainside and taking all metals from the rubble that is created. It is a process that destroys the environment around the mining site. In 1 ton of gold ore, there is on average 0.18 ounces of pure gold. However, in 1 ton of cell phones, there is 5.3 ounces of pure gold. That's worth about $4,717.
There are also about 100 kilograms of copper and 3 kilograms of silver in a ton of cell phones. The potential financial benefits from recycling these metals are massive.
These metals are valueless on landfills. Through mining these landfills, we can increase the amount of precious metals in the economy. While these phones sit on landfills, they leach toxic chemicals into the environment. These chemicals can cause major side effects and death in large doses. Such chemicals such as lead, arsenic, antimony, and mercury are present in cell phones.
Some toxins, like arsenic and antimony, are some of the most toxic chemicals known to man. When cell phones are sitting on landfills, they leach these toxic chemicals into the land, which kill wildlife and can seriously harm humans. The largest problem, however, is that when cell phones are incinerated, toxic chemicals are released into the air.
When cell phones are recycled, the toxic chemicals are recycled as well, and put into new electronics or even new cell phones. This keeps them off the landfills and relatively safe. There are also companies like Universal Waste that attempt to recycle all of these toxins.
Remember, talk on your phone for this.
Welcome to the end. Do not panic.
Respect the phone. Recycle.
It's been a ride. I guess I had to go to that place to get to this one. Now some of you might still be in that place. If you're trying to get out, just follow me. I'll get you there.